How Sigma females identify toxic men. Ever wondered how Sigma females can effortlessly identify toxic men around them? In our fast-paced society, Sigma females stand out as independent, self-reliant, and introverted. They're the lone wolves, the free thinkers, the ones marching to their own beat. They don't need a pack to thrive, and they certainly don't need toxic men to validate their existence. Now, what makes a man toxic? Well, it's not as simple as one might think. Toxicity in men can manifest in various forms, from manipulation to emotional unavailability, from excessive control to a lack of respect. These men can drain energy and happiness, leaving a trail of emotional wreckage in their wake. Sigma females, with their intuitive nature and strong sense of self, have a unique ability to spot these toxic traits from a mile away. They can sense the danger before it ensnares them. So, how do they do it? Let's dive deep into real-life case studies to understand this dynamic better. Consider Jane, a classic Sigma female working in a corporate environment. Jane is not your typical office dweller. She's the type who thrives on her independence, cherishes her solitude, and operates on a low tolerance for unnecessary drama. Now picture this. A new colleague enters the scene. A charismatic guy, charming to the core but with a knack for creating chaos. Jane, with her keen sense of intuition, senses something off about this man. There's a toxicity that lurks beneath his charismatic exterior, a toxicity that Jane is not willing to entertain. Jane, being the self-sufficient Sigma that she is, doesn't shy away from her intuition. She trusts her gut feeling and decides to maintain a safe distance from this toxic male colleague. She doesn't need to be in the center of the office drama. She prefers to stay on the periphery, away from the chaos and the negative energy. Jane's approach to dealing with this situation is a classic example of how Sigma females operate. They are not easily swayed by outward appearances. They trust their intuition, value their independence, and are not afraid to stand their ground. Jane's case also highlights how Sigma females are not afraid to walk alone, how they can maintain their autonomy even in challenging situations. Jane's case shows how Sigma females use their intuition and independence to steer clear of toxic influences. Now let's take a look at Lisa, an assertive Sigma female in a social setting. Lisa is the embodiment of self-assuredness. She exudes a quiet confidence that doesn't need validation from others. Her assertive nature doesn't stem from arrogance but from a deep understanding of her worth. She's a Sigma female, a lone wolf, comfortable in her solitude and fiercely independent. Let's delve into a scenario from Lisa's life. Lisa found herself in a friendship with a man named Tom. Tom, unfortunately, exhibited toxic behavior. He was consistently negative, manipulative, and disrespectful, traits that Lisa immediately recognized as red flags. Instead of conforming to societal norms or fearing confrontation, Lisa took matters into her own hands. She didn't hesitate to put her foot down, assertively communicating her concerns to Tom. She made it clear that his behavior was unacceptable and that she wouldn't tolerate it. Lisa's assertiveness wasn't about hostility or aggression. It was about standing up for herself, setting boundaries, and making it known that she valued her peace above all else. Her actions weren't meant to change or fix Tom, but to protect herself. What Lisa did next was quintessentially Sigma. She distanced herself from Tom, choosing solitude over a toxic friendship. She didn't second-guess her decision or feel guilty. She knew it was the best choice for her mental and emotional well-being. Lisa's case demonstrates how Sigma females use their assertiveness and confidence to protect their peace. So, what can we learn from Jane and Lisa's experiences? Quite a lot, as it turns out. Both these Sigma females have shown us that identifying and avoiding toxic men is no easy task, but it's one they're well equipped for. Their intuition, a key trait of the Sigma female, allows them to pick up on subtle cues and signals that others might miss, helping them to spot potential toxicity early on. They're independent too. They don't rely on others for their happiness or self-worth, and this can be a powerful deterrent to toxic individuals who thrive on control and manipulation. The assertiveness of Sigma females also plays a crucial role. It empowers them to set firm boundaries and to stand up for themselves when those boundaries are challenged. Most importantly, Sigma females prioritize their peace. They're willing to walk away from anyone or anything that disturbs their tranquility. As we've seen, Sigma females navigate their interactions with toxic men by being intuitive, independent, assertive, and protective of their peace.